Ladies and gentlemen, if you know anybody that's suffering from, let me make sure I say this right, Trump derangement syndrome, also known as TDS, make sure you help them seek help immediately. Just because your friends and families may have different political views, there's no reason for you to choose division and separate yourself from your family.
I hate you, you orange pumpkin. You just costed me one of the most important people in my life. My dad. Donald Trump, I hate you. You will never be president again. You bastard, you costed me my dad. My dad was the most important person in the world to me, but now his colors are finally out. I hate you, you orange pumpkin bitch. I hate you, you stupid, failed businessman. You second me. You and all of your Trump supporters. You.
Anyway, you see the tears, they're watered, they're glazed over. You guys, we're not supposed to separate our families and stuff over our political views. J.D. Vance said it best right here.
The rising tide of censorship, the idea that we should be trying to silence our fellow Americans rather than persuade them and talk to them. That's always been a...
And not only that, what does he say right here? This is, watch, he hits
politics sometimes. They'll get very personal about it. And if you're discarding a lifelong friendship because somebody votes for the other team, then you've made a terrible, terrible mistake and you should do something different. Like, don't cast aside. Like, most of my family obviously is going to vote for, Donald Trump and J.D. Vance. And if they're not, actually, I need to talk to them. But I've got friends who like me personally, acquaintances who aren't necessarily going to vote for me. That doesn't make them bad people. And we can't, this is my most important advice, whether you vote for me, whether you vote for Donald Trump, whether you vote for Kamala Harris, don't cast aside family members and lifelong friendships. Politics is not worth it. And I think if we follow that principle, we'll heal the divide in this country. Thank you, man.
Hi, you guys. Hi, Avengers.
Hey, Scarlett.
Jumping on the call.
Whoa. I think you mean assembling. I said assembling.
Don, that's pretty good.
No, they thought it was funny.
Scarlett, it is our pleasure to come together and to get the vote out this election. Come on.
Yeah, how can we be of service?
Well, how about we start with what our voting plans are going to be, who we're going to bring to the polls with us, that sort of thing.
I think Kamala Harris needs a catchphrase.
Ooh, yes, definitely a catchphrase.
How about this? I'm just off the top of my head. I can do this all day.
Shut up.
I hate it.
Okay.
I mean, it's original, but...
What about something punchier like,
Ooh, boom. You looking for this?
Iron Man 2, everybody loved it.
Okay, again, I think we're just trying to get out the vote.
Kamala forever.
That's better.
Okay, how about I'm down with democracy? It's just clean, it's simple.
Okay, I like that.
It's hard to argue.
Okay, what's going on here? You see how they're pulling out all the stops? Oh, man. Can't wait for this election to be over. It's so weird. Can't you guys see what's going on? Dude, it's getting a little weird, folks. Just remember, you better know who to vote for. I'm not going to tell you again who, but that's all up to you. Whatever.
We will end all taxes on overtime.
No tax on tips. And we'll cut your energy prices in half. We're going to drill a baby drill.
You think you just fell out of a coconut tree?
Wages will soar, the cost of living will fall, and I will deliver the greatest economy in the history of the world.
How dare we speak Merry Christmas?
Like, everybody needs to be woke.
I can imagine what can be and be unburdened by what has been, you know?
On November 5th, we will save our economy. We will rescue our middle class. We will reclaim our sovereignty and restore our borders. And we will always put America first.
I grew up a middle class kid. A loaf of bread costs 50% more today than it did before the pandemic. Ground beef is up almost 50%. I'm trying to get elected.